It's been a year since the Russian invasion in Ukraine, and many Ukrainians fled their home country for their family's safety, including one local man. I spoke to Oleksii Dmytrienko with the help of an interpreter, and he says he appreciates the support he's received from Idahoans, but his parolee status is coming to an end. But the war is still happening in his home country. Now he's turning to state leaders to help find a solution. A year.
There's still a sense of worry because a great number of friends, family, and his parents are actually still back in Ukraine.
A life-changing year for many Ukrainians.
We came here because the war had started in our country.
On February 24th, 2022, Russia invaded Ukraine.
Russia began a full-scale invasion of Ukraine.
And tonight, tens of thousands of Ukrainian Americans who call this region home are wondering the same thing.
How people in different cities in Ukraine woke up to the sounds of explosions.
The war causing many Ukrainians to flee their country, including Oleksii Dmytrienko. It's almost been a year since he moved to Idaho with his wife and 5-year-old daughter.
The main thing for him is safety, and it's a very obviously safe place here in Idaho in America. He's even kind of ashamed to say, but he's actually even become more complacent and just he has a sense of calm just because he doesn't have to see those things and the kind of terrors of the war that he had experienced before coming here.
But adjusting to the culture has been a challenge.
About the first 3-4 months, our child was in just great distress. So she had some friends, she's got acquainted with people, so her psychology or her mental kind of state has kind of leveled out.
He says he's grateful for all the support he's gotten from Idaho's communities.
There's people, neighbors that have now become friends that are always interested. How are you doing? Do you need help with something? They're constantly aiding us.
Support he's also gotten from the Ukrainian Welcome Center in Nampa.
We connect them to all kinds of community resources across the valley, anything from food, clothes, shelter, and then we also assist them in their case management.
Ukrainian Welcome Center's director Tina Poleshuk says the center has served about 450 Ukrainian families since the start of the war.
The individuals that are coming as a result of the conflict are not refugees, they're actually parolees. It's a different kind of status. These individuals are coming here, and the United States has said, we're going to give you guys temporary protection. We're going to allow you guys to stay here for, typically it's 2 years.
But not everybody was granted 2 years. Many, including Dmytrienko, was granted 1 year. And with the Russian invasion entering another bloody year, the only thing closer to an end is his parolee protection.
That deadline is fast approaching when we still have no kind of permanent status or even known status here. So we're kind of worried about that and hoping that something can change.
We've brought it up to some of our state and federal leaders, and we're hoping that there's going to be a solution for them very soon. In the meantime, it is creating a lot of anxiety for those individuals.
And while parolees wait to hear from state and federal leaders, Dmytrienko says he has a message for his country.
Be strong and we'll get through this.
And another way to seek protection is to apply for asylum, which Poleshuk says is not an option for many people because war cannot be a reason to seek asylum. So for some, the only hope is to hear back from state and federal leaders on what happens next. And the center is also accepting donations. You can head on over to their website. We'll have a link to that on our website at ktvb.com.